Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Julia and I'm here with my go-to foundation routine. Now I have already cleansed my face and moisturized my face, and I'm going to put on a primer. And this is the one I'm going to use. It's by Skin Cosmetics and it's the Orchid Gel Tint. It looks very colored, but it doesn't look that way on the skin. Let's see, I've got my hair pulled back, and let's see, the brush that I have been going to more than my Sigma is the Makeup Geek Foundation Stippling Brush, and that is just the one that I generally use for the foundation. But let's go ahead and get this Orchid Tint. It is excellent for controlling any oil that I may have during the day. As you see, when I put it on, it's not adding any color to the skin, and I basically just massage that in all over my face. This stuff is amazing. I could just like keep putting it on because it just makes your skin, it doesn't give your skin any slip. It kind of just makes your skin feel smooth like a baby's bottom. I don't know. It's just the weirdest thing. But again, it doesn't add color to your face. Kind of evens you out a little bit without adding color. How oddly that sounds. And it just seriously just controls any oil. I have combination skin. I've talked before about how dry I can get right around the mouth, but it just, you know, I can get oily as well, so it's just odd. And, of course, I'm going to use my It Cosmetics CC Cream, although technically it's not a foundation. It is what I use as a foundation 95% of the time. Now, since I watched Wayne Goss, of course you have to know who Wayne Goss is. I will link his videos down below. He is a makeup artist who is very, very informative, and I love to watch him. And one of the things that he talked about was using a rose water to spritz in between all of your steps, and it gives you just a really flawless look. And I've been using it. I actually before had been using my, let's see, I think I have it here in my empties, Michael Todd Citrus Spray, but I did run out of that, so you'll see that in an empties. So I've been using the Mario Badescu Rose Water with Aloe, and I like that. So basically, spritz that over my face. And let me get something out of here. Use a Zoya handout to dry that. Right, okay, so let's move on. My hands are clean, and well, the outside, because I just put the primer on with my palm. So I just put a little bit of foundation, CC cream, on the back of my hand, and I just kind of do one section at a time. Just put a few dots on my face. I actually don't put on a lot of foundation. Just don't like to. And just get it all over that side of my face. I love this brush, I swear. It is absolutely amazing. It just, to me, works better. I love the Sigma F80. I love it. Absolutely do. But ever since I got this brush, this is one of the ones that I won from the giveaway, which was absolutely amazing. Makeup Geek giveaway have like every brush. I was like, jackpot, because I love Makeup Geeks truly has the best makeup brushes for the face, I think. Okay, so that side of the face is done. And you know what? I forgot to tell you what I have on my lips, because I always put that on first. And it is the City Lips Plump with Plumping Spheres. I love it. I always put that on first. Might as well put on some more, so that my lips will be all plumped up. Alright, so let's do the forehead. I'm trying to hurry. We're getting a new fence, and the workers will be here soon, and I need to hurry. I'm still in my pajamas. I hated having to get a new fence, but the one that we had was literally like an eyesore since the day we moved in, and it started falling over. So before it falls over on someone or something, it was time to get a new one. Okay, and a better one. It's like we had a dwarf wood fence. Everyone else's was tall and ours was short. So finally getting a new one. Okay, so I've gotten it all over my face with this brush. And my next step is to actually go in with a beauty blender. I still have a tiny bit on my hand, and I just put a couple of more dots. Tiny, tiny dots. And I like to just go over with the beauty blender, because not only is it kind of putting that few that I put on there in, but the beauty blender actually takes some, if I have excess anywhere, it was going to take that off. And this tip actually I learned, and it really helps set the foundation by putting a little bit extra on with the beauty blender. It really sets it in quite nicely for the day. So I like that. Okay, and I know the lighting is probably horrible right now, but I'm in my room sitting at my beauty desk or table or whatever, beauty area, whatever you want to call it, and just, I haven't done anything in the bedroom yet. There's so many projects that have had to be done. Just haven't done anything in here yet, and so the lighting is horrific. Someday I'll have the bedroom done, and I'll do my videos in here on the regular, but not yet. Okay, so that's done. And just get that all in there. And I always do my foundation before I do my eyes, and that's just how I do it. Now see, I still have foundation on my hand, so I barely put any on. Although I did those 2 steps, I barely put any foundation on. So next we're going to spritz again with the rose water. I love that stuff. It's the first time I've ever used that, because normally I would be spraying my MAC Fix Plus, but Wayne Goss said it might leave a shine. So Wayne Goss said, and I do. Okay, so I have spritzed with my rose water. I've dried my face off, and then I just get, you know, kind of like a eye highlighter or such, and I have the MAC Prep and Prime and Radiant Rose. I have the Revlon Photo ready, and I also have this Maybelline Dream Lumi, and might as well just use that. I normally just stick my hand in there and pick one out, and that's what I do. So do that, and I put it in the inner corner of my eye like so, and then bring it down. This is gonna look funny when my husband walks by and I'm doing that, because I look like funny. And then I put it on the outside just for some color, because I don't really have anything that I want to conceal per se right now on my face. It's pretty good. If you haven't seen my review on the, let me show you, the Studio 35 Beauty Alpha Hydroxy Face Cream from Walgreens. You need to look at it. it saves money on concealer. Okay, so basically I just use my beauty blender. I go to the pointed side and just use that. And just kind of put that all in, and then just very careful around the eye because you don't want to get any in your eye. I really like lighting it up this inner corner right there, the inner part of your eye right there. Just like it because that can get dark. You know, you see women that have their makeup on, they have eye makeup, and then this is just undone. I don't like that. I like the finished look. Okay. And it really doesn't do much. It's just a subtle look. Change my mirror. My mirror's like right here, so that's what I'm looking at. Okay. And I just kind of massage that in. There is the foundation and eyeliner. Let's just eye brightener, lightener. Spritz. Woo! I got a drop of that in my mouth. Probably not a good idea. Okay. You know, I guess I could have like sped through the fanning of the face. And before I put my face powder, I actually do my blush and bronzer. So I'm going to use the Makeup Geek Face Buffer Brush. And I'm going to use my Skin Cosmetics Cream Blush in Teen Tone. And that's another tip for making your blush last, is if you put a base of a cream blush on your face, it will help last for the day. I never have a problem with my blush when I do this. And I kind of do it in an odd order because I'll do that. And you see that's just not that much of a color. Just kind of gives you a little base tint there. I do that, and then I actually go in with my bronzer. Right now I'm trying to finish up the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. And don't love this brush, but I use the Sonia Kashuk. I don't know if it's the blush brush, number 101. Not that much of a fan. The bristles fall out, so a lot. Love this bronzer. Love it, love it. Okay, I'm going to try to not make this video like forever long. I washed my hair last night, so it's all wild and untamable. I have to get my hair done because my husband really likes it when it's straight, and I don't know, I can't ever get my hair as straight as my hairdresser, but I'll give it a shot. Okay, and then my go-to is the Tarte blush in Exposed. Love that. Put that on. Always kind of go up a little bit and then come down. Really been in blush heaven lately because I have that BH palette, the blush palette that I showed on my birthday haul. All the videos that I talk, I will link down below, of course. And yeah, so I just have tons of blushes to use, but this one is the one that I generally go to. It's like my shirt thing. I like those. Okay, get the blush in there. Okay, now let's do the powder. And technically, I would do my eyes and then do the powder, but since it's a foundation routine, I would just want to show you what I do to my face. My setting powder of choice is the MAC, just a loose white powder. It's a setting powder. It is excellent. This is what I have used for a long time. And I have it on my powder brush by Real Techniques. I love it. I have tons of powder brushes, and for some reason I pulled this one up. Odd, I know. And to the blush, I don't know if I showed you, but it was the Real Techniques blush brush. And there again, I have excellent brushes. And I'll pull that one. Okay. The setting powder, I don't like pack it in. This is a big brush, so it's not putting on a lot of product. Just kind of gives you a light dusting of it. So I like that. Love it, love it, love it. It's not adding any color because it's translucent, of course. And it just kind of sets it. You know, it gives you the finished look. So I like that. Okay. Yeah, I'll spritz. Oh, I don't know if y'all can hear that. The trash truck is going down the alley picking up all the, emptying all the trash cans. So I hope that doesn't make a lot of noise. I don't know if you'll be able to hear that or not. Okay, for under eyes, I have talked a bit about this on my favorites videos. And since I started using it under my eyes, I haven't used anything else. It is the Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. This is in the color Medium Sand, which is scaring me because I wanted to go ahead and get another one, and I haven't found the color. So I may have to like venture out and try a different one of their colors. So love it. And I use the Makeup Geek angled contour brush because look at how it's perfect. Goes right under the eyes, and I take it here on the side of my nose and all the way, and I'm just dotting it in, just patting it in. It is the most beautiful under the eye powder I have ever used. This cheap powder, and I bring it down wherever, if I feel I need a little bit more something, I just bring it down, just like so. Do the other one. I just can't believe how good this powder is, you guys. I can't tell you enough how phenomenal it is. Just get that under there, and I go all the way up. There again, you just try to want the finished look. All the way up. Okay. Love it. And you know what comes next. Spritz. Woo! Okay, so that is my foundation routine. These days don't have a lot to cover up, so I don't need to use any concealer. But of course, there are days when I do so. I've been loving different kinds of foundations, so I may put some new foundation routine videos up. Like I've been using the Tarte 12-Hour foundation, which is phenomenal. But this is my go-to sure thing foundation routine. When I don't want to have to worry about it, this is what I do. You know, I spritz it up by using like my Guerlain primer or other primers that give me a glowing look. But this is my sure thing. So give me a minute. I'm going to do my hair. I'm going to get dressed and finish the makeup, and then I'll come back and tell you what all I put on my face that you didn't see. So 1, 2, 3. Alright girls, this is the finished product. I tamed my hair, got dressed, and I'm about to actually run out the door. I have some errands to run, and just want to get you the finished product. And let me just share what I put on my face after the foundation routine. Okay, on my eyes, I used the Skin Cosmetics Desert Glimmer palette. I really like these eyeshadows because you know, I prefer his skincare. That's my first love. But he does put skincare in his cosmetics, which I love. So I use these bottom 3 right here. These 3. And then I used this one on my lid. And then I used a mixture of these underneath my brows. So skin is all over my eyeballs. So I use that. For liner on my eyes, I of course used the Inglot number 77 in my tight line. And I used this Mariposa eye pencil underneath my bottom lash line, and this is in the color of blue. And here is that swatch. See, I barely even had to make a mark. Is that not insane? And to kind of change it a little grayish, I put some of this color right here down with a pencil brush. So it kind of turned the blue to a real pretty dark gray. And there's that color right next to that. So loved that. On my brows today I have I didn't bring it out here, but the Milani wax pencil, which I love. I used my Brow Wiz by Anastasia in the color of soft brown, and I used my Gimme Brow in the color of medium deep. Love, love, love. Eyelashes, Ico Skinny Brush Mascara. And on lips, I am so loving this. It's the Maybelline Elixir in the color of Petal Plush. I don't know if you can see my lips. I love this stuff. Absolutely love it. This is what that looks like. And in case you didn't see it on my lips, here it is. No lip liner, no lipstick underneath. Look at the pigment. Drugstore, all I got to say for that. And to set the whole face, of course, my Urban Decay All-Nighter. Alright peeps, that is it. It is time. I actually have to run to Costco. Oh, poor me. Love that place. And then the regular grocery store, and then I have some studying to do, and I have some business stuff to do. So, busy day. And anyway, if you have any questions about the foundation routine, let me know. Again, that is my go-to. Just my everyday foundation routine. And of course, I tweak it here and there. Of course, use different foundations, different primers, different highlighter, you know, pen, or if sometimes I need a little bit of concealer on my face. You know, I mix it up, but just for ordinary, everyday, this is what you get. What do you think? Just kidding. Anyway, so I hope you all have a great day. Stay tuned for my weekly favorites, because you are never going to believe what I used to clean my makeup brush and my beauty blender, and it cleaned it spotless. You're never gonna guess what it is. So stay tuned for Friday. I love you all. Bye.